Hey everybody, this is Dark Side Elite for you. This is another trailer reaction. This is going to be one of my more controversial ones because Batman is hands down my favorite DC hero, um, and I love Bruce Wayne as Batman because he's the reasoning. His story has always been a very staple point to who I am as a person. That with loss, how do you handle that loss? Do you fall into a pit of despair or do you rise above it? Um, um, and not having a Batman live action show to me was a very is pretty heartbreaking. I mean, we had Gotham, and Gotham was actually really dang good after season two. They really understood what they were doing. Season three and season four were where they actually knew what they wanted to do, and it was still a really good show. And they understood what they wanted, what they wanted, how they wanted to end it, and they ended it. To me, they ended it pretty dang well. Um, Establishing Bruce Wayne as Batman and the fact that Gotham really did need him more than they ever attributed it, and then on top of that, the introduction of the Joker and Penguin and the Riddler, and I hope we saw Two Face at the end, but we didn't, so it is what it is. But CW decided to do Batwoman because they can't do Batman. WB is not letting them do Batman, so we got Batwoman, and to be bluntly honest, this character does not deserve a TV show. That's how I feel about it. I think that they should have done Tales of Gotham City, and did more like tales of stories that they've heard of the Batman. So you saw silhouettes of Batman, and a silhouette of Robin, and all these different levels of stories and news accounts, and then us getting understanding of that, hey, there's a something that sounds like it's very different, and it could actually be a good series. However, we got Batwoman, and it already, from 2 months ago when this trailer first debuted, it already divided the fandom. It already divided it. You have a lot of people. You had a good amount of people that love the trailer, think it's a phenomenal trailer. They don't care. They just want to see a Bat character. They wish it was Batman, but they wanted a Bat character. It's deserved. Batwoman deserves some credibility, and she deserves limelight because she's been in comics for a long time. Actually, she hasn't. She was just introduced, I mean, not even like 10, 15 years ago. The original concept of the characters, she was only around for maybe 4 or 5 levels of comics, and then she got completely axed, and then they reinvented the character into a brand new character. So no, this character does not honestly deserve a TV series. It doesn't. In my personal opinion, this character deserves to be a sidekick for a little while, so we understand more about her character and we get a much bridge of an understanding. Um, but they're making it, and and the first trailer really ham-fists it home that Batman gave up on Gotham City, and that this city deserves a new hero, and she's going to take up the mantle, and she doesn't care who it is. She doesn't care about the consequences, and she doesn't care if it is Bruce Wayne's legacy. She wants to make her own, and all this and all that. So I'm not going to watch that trailer again. I think it will infuriate me because the way they're writing it is, Batman gave up on us, so F him. We're bringing her in, and she's gonna just basically make everyone feel like, oh, well, we don't need Batman anymore. Who cares about Batman? It's like, what are you doing? You know, even Supergirl didn't treat Superman that bad. They treated him pretty bad, but they never treated Superman this bad. And to me, that is a very huge disservice. And I don't care if the writers are trying to say, well, I mean, he left. I mean, how you want us to tell it? You could say it stressed him out to the point it broke him. You could say that something happened in Gotham that broke Bruce to the point where he couldn't be Batman anymore. That doesn't mean he gave up. It just means that he just couldn't be Batman anymore. He would go over the edge. You could easily do that. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see. I will give this show half a season till Crisis to tell me what it's trying to say for the rest of the season. If it's trash, I'm sorry. It's trash to me. It's trash to me. If you enjoyed it, great. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you get a lot out of the series. Me, I am not going to have somebody come along and disrespect Batman. That to me that makes no sense. If it wasn't for Batman, you would not have Batwoman. Simple as that. Simple as that. Honestly, if it wasn't for the popularity of Batgirl, you would not have Batwoman come back. Simple as that, because they made Batgirl off of the premise of Batman, but they made her younger, they made her more wholesome, and she got popular like that. Simple. Simple as that. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. If it wasn't for Batgirl, the popularity of Batgirl, you would not have Batwoman back. Simple. I mean, you can say however you wish. So if you're gonna insult Batman, you're insulting the whole legacy of Batman. Sorry, that's the way I feel. So I'm sorry. I mean, see it from my perspective. If someone is trying to, um, if someone is trying to disrespect your favorite superhero and you love the superhero, are you just gonna sit back and be like, you're not gonna sit back and go, okay, like, no, I'm invested in this character. This character, I was raised off of this character. I love Batman. I love Spider-Man, and I don't like people disrespecting him. I mean, you can have Batwoman come in and she can enjoy the fact that, hey, I need some help. Can I just borrow this stuff? Not sit there and insult it. Not insult the legacy of Bruce Wayne, her cousin, and insult the legacy of Batman, who saved that city more countless times, and he just was, and the city just basically fell further and further into dismay. We don't know what happened. So I'm gonna watch this trailer. I will give my honest review. If it feels like they're hand fisting, I will point that out. I'm sorry. Like I did for Supergirl, they hand fisted the whole technology thing that made no sense whatsoever to me. Why are you disrespecting technology? You didn't have to do all that stuff. You can, I mean, but it could be further down. So let's get in this trailer. Let's see what they're trying to tell me. Let's see what they're trying to tell us, and let's go from there.
How about a butterfly? A pink one, maybe. Or I could do a unicorn,
Oh, it's only like
a
30
ladybug,
minutes.
a baby kitten. Your boyfriend's name inside a little heart.
Busy night tonight.
Everybody in here wants the same thing.
Like, comment, share, subscribe down below. I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone. Just leaving it alone. You guys tell me what you guys think. How'd you like my response to it? Um, I'm leaving it alone. All right. You guys have a great one. Bye.